Alright guys, today we're here in the shop. We're going to be taking a look at the guts of the Weldpro TIG acdc 200 GD. Come on now. Not sure why that's stuck. When in doubt, bigger pair of pliers. There we go. Now off the bat, I found it kind of weird that the TIG torch doesn't actually have a normal style connector. It has this big one that sticks out. Let's see about zooming that in a bit. Come on, zoom in. Now there are a few other welders out there that use this style. Prime Weld does. Some other ones, I wouldn't say it's a bad connector, and you can still use the normal small plug, but I already did one modification to it, which is that's not gonna work. There. A dust filter. Big, fluffy, easy to breathe through dust filter. I did not want to have it die early because it had been breathing a bunch of garbage. Now, when it comes to welders, Chinese welders, they're not normally ripping someone off. This clearly is not trying to be a Miller or even an AHP. This has a digital interface. And when it comes to welders, they are just, especially TIG welders, they're just power supply. DC power supplies, made in China. High-end battery backup power supplies, not all of them, but most of them would say, made in China. A lot of components for Hobart welding supplies, or power supplies, made in China. So if the company makes good enough thing, it's not gonna break. Also, when it comes to this type of power supply, an Igbt inverter style, basically it's a computer, and if it survives the first hard week of use or whatever, it will pretty much last a very long time. That's just how it works. Now, I'm not fully trusting this yet because I haven't had it that long. I have had it a few days, and it has only welded a couple times for me. That's all I've had time to use it. But I thought in the meantime we could take all these Phillips heads off, because Phillips heads, and see what she has underneath that she is keeping secret from us. Come on. So that's pretty tightly affixed in there. Was not expecting that. Let's see. Oh, this dumbass right here. Alright. That should be awesome. Now, of course, we don't want to completely jolt this off because, you know, there could be a ground cable connected somewhere. And I don't want to break a $700. Oops. So there we have that. Appears that this is like press fit in there. I'm kind of surprised by that. Handle. Metal cover, which, as stated in the unboxing I did, a lot thicker than I was expecting. And right here we have a nice ground clamp connecting that. So that's good. Get a better view of this. Come on. There we go. So we got a big capacitor here. That's most likely for the high voltage start. A high frequency start. It is high. It has high voltage, but it's like 30,000 volts and a very small amount of amps. It's basically a taser. Let's see what we got going on here. So far, taking a look at this, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Touch this. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that though. I left this unplugged all last night and ground it out and left it on. That way it would drain all the capacitors. Ooh, what do we have here? Look at all those Okay, don't do that. That's really stupid. Especially those capacitors there. And those. Those will fuck you up. But these are the Igbt transistors. My brain's going dumb at the moment. Let's see, who are you manufactured by? I can't read upside down, but it looks like it says MSG50 no blah blah blah. But not too chintzy looking so far. I mean, look at that. That's copper. That's kind of, I don't know how I feel about that. But, I mean, I've seen worse in other welders being broken down. Clion. That's interesting. I mean, this board looks very nice. I mean, it's not grody looking. I mean, you got these protected wires. And as I was saying before, the ground wire, that's important. Now, when I was using this, it would do this thing. If I was too far away from the workbench, it would go make this horrible noise. Oh wow, that's quite nice. It's quite nice. Also, something I noticed is this knob is not perfectly centered, and it also does not pull off. But